Hello, it's me, Crazy Rebecca Dances with Pitbulls. Look what I found. My sign from Suzanne Thomas. It was down there. I did a bit of a tidy up and I found it. Oh my gosh, so pretty. And so much fun. Okay, I got a bit of a thrift store haul to share, and Michael's, because if you'll remember, in May I taught Mrs. Howell's 4th grade class how to make these toilet paper rolls books, and they gave me a Michael's gift card, which I promptly forgot I had. But I was doing my 100 Things Challenge anyway. So anyway, I found it and I said, well, I'm going to put it in my purse so when I get a chance to go to Michael's. But I digress because we're talking thrift store first. I got these at the Salvation Army in Champaign for 99 cents for the whole bundle. Yeah. And I think it's really odd that they are all kind of color coordinated. Don't they look good together? So those could, like, I don't know. They just look good together. So I'm not going to add them to my thing just yet because, well, this is the thing I'm talking about. I don't know the best way to show this. I love these tins from the 50s. I started collecting them when I first moved to Florida back in 1980. Yes. And I keep, this one I keep the long, and why I have these circulars on there, I don't know. And it looks like there's some wooden crochet hooks in there. Wow. Wow. I forgot I had those. Okay, so just keep that in mind, that thing. Over the years, I have, you know, I hoard these things, but I give a lot of them away too. I really do. And I love teaching people to knit. I taught somebody to knit Saturday. How about that? So, and Becky M, my best bud, she might want to learn to crochet. I should save one of these for hers. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to move this big honkin' tin full of, Chinese tin full of needles. I went to, you know, I call it the free store. The multi-agency here in town. And I needed those stitch holders. Well, when I was looking at the stitch holders, I saw all this other stuff. So I went back, I said, do you still have that knitting stuff? And they said yes. And so I just like brought the whole box up. I looked through it. I brought the whole box up. I set it down and I said, how much? She's like, I don't know. I don't know anything about it. So I said, how about $20? Can we start at 20? And she said, how about 15? And I said, yeah. So I got this whole box of stuff for $20. No, $15. I bought some other stuff. It came out to 20 something. So let's start with this. Can you read it? Now, here's the deal, people. I don't need this. I just wanted it. And we are going to do a crazy quilt. Whether you like it or not, we're going to do one on camera, start to finish. And we need this embroidery floss to go with the 1,000 other ones I already have. So, is this shoes? I don't think it is shoes, is it? Yes, something 9.5. Maybe house slippers or something, but yeah. So, we got that. This is probably one of the things I won't use. Pom-pom maker. Don't understand how to use it. So, may have to look at a YouTube on that. So put that there. There's one rug hook, or yarn latch, which I'll just put there for now. Okay, so I wanted to take those out anyway. These, this is, wow. Awesomeness. Well, I guess they're the same size. But, I can't even, look. More circulars. And this whole thing, look. So I have, these are the long ones that I just showed you. So I'm going to take these out. Now, these are vintage. These are plastic, and they break really easy. Ask me how I know. Those are vintage. These are vintage. These plastic ones. These are plastic. There's only one of these, but it's vintage. And this looks like Bakelite. So I really like those. Oh, guess what? I found the other one. So cool. Those are vintage. Throwing those small ones back. Look, another wooden crochet hook. So I'm going to stick these in that first tin. Okay. So it was in this. I'm looking for a date. I thought maybe I could find a date on it. Maybe not. But it's old. Look at newfangled potato chips. So I bet if I looked up the patent number, I could get a date. When did these come out? In the 70s? Okay, these are shorter knitting needles. So those are vintage. I showed you these. And look how tiny. Hello. That is a size 1. That is for baby clothes and lace. And quite possibly stabbing people. Vintage, vintage. Yeah. So I have another place for those, but they're going to go back in the Pringles can for now. This is for hairpin lace, which I do not know how to make. I'd never really cared for the look of it anyway. Okay. This has... Goes this way. Double points for socks. pins. So we got all those plus, and there's only one in there, so I think I'm going to stick it in that thing. These are really old. Let's see if we can get a date on that. 1975. But these were old even back then. Because they're steel, I can just tell they're really, look how rusty. Those are long. Those are for sweater sleeves. These are more socks, for like socks. So one's missing there. Oh, it's right there. Okay, never mind. Okay. See, the price went up to 65 cents. Somebody had a collecting problem, just like me. Just like me. Sears and Roebuck. Circular, circular, circular. I think that was already mine. I was showing that to somebody. Circular, circular. A knitting gauge, 39 cents, still in the package. I hear you falling. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is $15. Hello. Mine, 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 mine. And no, I didn't need it. I just wanted it. Can you understand? Can you understand the dynamics of that? I can only knit one pair of socks at a time. But I wanted it. Embroidery needles, that should go with the embroidery floss. And I'm not sure what that is. As I am not sure what this is. So those are mystery items. Could put them in the metal box. And glue them on something, right? Okay, I got all these embroidery hoops were in there. Oh, set of purse handles. So I'm going to do something with that. Okay, we need a project with these dang stitch holders because I have more and I don't know what to do with them. There has to be something, you know, some kind of reuse. So be thinking about that, my people, my knitting people, or just my crafty people. There was 9 balls of this. So it's DMC cotton pearl. Yeah. Oh, $1.77 a piece at Hobby Lobby. Cool. And I don't know what this is, some kind of loom, a weaving loom. And it has a patent number on it too. So I need to sit down and look up some patent numbers, and then I can tell you called a weave it. Oh, I can't even see it. With the original thing. So that's way cool. So that was my lucky score. Oh, and one bag of sequins and 2 rubber point protectors. So now, do you remember a long time ago when I first started knitting again and I showed you the fingerless gloves and I was given a giveaway and you had to tell me a story or what color you wanted? Well, everybody told really good stories, and I am going to keep making gloves, and maybe some more will be given away. But I'm going to tell you who won the first pair, because remember I had made that big blue shawl, and I made gloves of the darkest blue for Barbara. Well, I was sick of using blue, and people asked for blue and they asked for black. I had no black yarn. I had very little purple yarn, but those were blue, black, and purple were the colors people asked for, except one person. And that person was Corinne. And she asked for pink or mint green, and I had pink. And I really needed to work with a different color. So Corinne, you have won these gloves. So I already have your address, but I do not know. Oh, look at that. Trust me, I'm a professional. I'll get them in the mail as soon as I can. Maybe like next week. This is, I don't even know what day it is. It's like January 10th. So like next week, I'll try to get them in the mail. And I have more on the needles, but it's going slow because, oh, I'll be right back. Stare at this mess for just a second. Because you saw where I blocked this shawl. And oh my gosh, I've worn it twice, and oh my gosh. I force people to touch it because it's so soft. I'm like, touch this. And they look at me, I'm like, I mean it, touch it now. But look how complicated that looked, and it's so easy. So very easy. I know you don't believe me, but trust me. So anyway, finishing up some. So I almost left without showing you the Michaels. What is up with that? Look at my needles. Look at my crochet hooks. They're old. They're wooden. They're vintage. They're cool. They're mine. They're mine. They're mine. They're mine. Okay, stop it, Rebecca. Just stop it. Okay. Again in the category of, ooh, did not need but wanted 7 canvases for 10 bucks. Yup. 11 by 14, no less. So, yes. There will be things done with that. So I didn't get a whole bunch of stuff. My gift card was for $25, so I tried to stay under that, which I did. I got these. Remember, I said I was going to. I mean, I wandered all over that store, and of course I knew I got these first. This is the first thing I picked up. And I had seen in the ad that those canvases were on sale. So those, I put them in the cart, and I'm like, okay, these are a definite maybe. So yeah, $2. Hello, I got me 2 new ones. So how much was this? 4 ounces. These are 5 ounces. So I got 2 new ones. I gave one to Barb. Still had this one. It's all icky and yucky and whatever. But now I got 2 new ones. So you know how I really liked this? I got this. So this was $8.50. I would never have bought this without, yeah. I had a coupon plus another coupon. She must have kept the one, but I had 40% off one regular, and then I had a 25% off your whole purchase. So it came out to be $21.07. I still have $3.93 on my dang old card. So that was good, and I just really like these. So, and look, I found the lid. So, yep, it's all good. It's all good, man. Okay, so, so now I'm done. Now I'm done. I think that's all. I have Happy Mail, but I put it all in a pile, and I used some of it. I got several things from Mona. I got that box from Sherry Sajak, and I got a thing from Kitty. And you guys, I don't know. It's all together, all in a pile. So I thank you, and I will try to, when I'm using it, I may remember and say, oh, this is from this and such, and this is from this and such. I will try. But I am acknowledging right now that I have received your stuff, and I do appreciate it. I don't only appreciate it, I love it. I love it very much. Look at my tea. Man, I want to get one of them canvases out and glue. So, I'll see you later. Please subscribe, share, whatever. Leave me a comment. Let's talk about stuff. What do you collect? Tell me what you collect. I want to know. Obviously, I collect knitting needles and wooden crochet hooks, among many, many other things. But tell me what you collect, because I want to know. All right.